the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're now throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is caught. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down is a huge play for this defense.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Pressure is coming. He gets the first and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking right, this one caught. Quick juke to get free. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards, but bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. What a catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him on the blitz. Gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab!
Boy, Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
2nd down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. They trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. Really curl rod Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. And the receiver's got it.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Breaks free. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He's back to throw again on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Dogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they need the PAT now to even the score heading to halftime. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Memphis.
What patience here by this quarterback, taking advantage of the offensive line, giving him time. He seemed to work through second, third, and then fourth option until he makes the throw for this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. The pocket breaking down. Fires it on the move. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Leans back and chucks it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. 2nd down after that previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Bites off a defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Complete. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the completion made.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to...
Touchdown, Memphis! This offense cannot be stopped. Because this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine at playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get it going here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
And I I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun. For the receiver. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Memphis has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
First down now at the 47. One big play has got this offense suddenly near midfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is, if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come.
Looking for a deep completion. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks into the clear. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. There's a 1st and 10 play.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't.
Looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaking tackles and going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. He keeps it on a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible with their offense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and end the victory celebration.